What's up? This is Tre9. You're on the set of Slow It Down, the music video featuring my man Bun B. Oh, he's over there. And I want everybody to know this song has a message to it, a message going out to the youth, just saying slow it down, don't live life so fast, try to be in a hurry to grow up, enjoy your youth, and enjoy it while you're young, and don't get into foolish things. It also speaks to adults. It just says, hey, you know, a lot of kids are growing up without fathers, and we need to step in and mentor and be big brothers and be, spiritual guides for a lot of the young people. And so it speaks to both youth and young adults. Bun talks about kind of his story of growing up and how if it wasn't for God, how he could have been dead and gone. And so it's a powerful song, and I really hope that it gets in the ears of young people, and it encourages them and motivates them to slow it down a little bit and don't get in a hurry. You know, we're all about youth missions, inner city missions. We're in 5th Ward right now, which is a place we've done Hip Hop Hope for years. My boy Rico right here, he's someone that knows Hip Hop Hope real well.
What's up, Rico?
Yeah. This is his house actually. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, so we got to go shoot, Pete.
By the grace of God did I make it out of there. Now understand when you need deep off in the game, and people coming for you with a bullet with your name. The pain that you gain from the dirt that you done did is the only thing that you gon' leave your wife and your kids. No man, that ain't the path you should follow, cause you can't get into heaven with a heart that's hollow. Your money's no good when St. Peter's at the door, and the VIP is only for the sick and the poor. Hold up.
I know you gotta start from the ground up with these kids. You know what I mean? You gotta grab them. And this is how you got their interest by this here. And they gonna say, well, how do you get that? I wash cars. Yeah. You know, I remodel homes. Yeah. I got a company right now I'm starting called Jackson Yard Work, my landscaping company. It's just the thing about it is, man, I just feel like somebody gotta care. I thought nobody cared about me, so I would throw my life away. But I want to be there for somebody else. I think God put me through that so I can reach out and can grab it. Cause I know how to talk to them. I be patient with it. You gotta be patient, man. Kids are sensitive and they tender. So you can't just overlook that. Cause then now we got a whole bunch of people just running around crazy. Don't know who to go to.
What's your name?
You can call my number though. Hey, my name is Joshua.
Put your number, I hit you up.
Yes, sir.
I get up with you, man.
And so I apologize for talking to y'all.
Nah, you got it, man. That's good stuff, man. I appreciate it.
It's the truth, my heart.
We need cats out here like you, man.
A lot of people been hurt to the point where they feel like ain't nothing can make them feel good about themselves.
I was there.
You gotta show them God is the way, man.
I'm here. God bless y'all, man.
It ain't easy, like I told you. I know boys out here day for day. Just stay focused, stay prayed up. That's the best thing you can do.
I always wanted to meet Chunky Bun B, man. So man, I promise I did, Uncle Bun B. I respect him to the must fullest, man.
Real, man. Much love. Tre, man.
Feel war.
Thanks for everything,
thank
bro.
you,
Y'all be careful.
All right. This is not just a neighborhood that I'm just getting a good shot from. Hip Hop Hope. We've been doing ministry here for about 4 or 5 years now, and I wanted Rico to be a part of this because Rico was one of the first guys that I met that came to Hip Hop Hope and just stuck around and loved this dude. You know, we've been to a few basketball games, you know, the Rockets, I think it was the Rockets. And did you go to Harlem Globetrotter game that time?
Yeah.
We went to that. But anyway, we went to ice skate, the hockey game.
Yeah, the ice.
And I just try to, you know, keep the mission in the inner city. And so, you know, Rico could probably tell you what Hip Hop Hope has done for him or how it's impacted his life and more about 5th Ward and the neighborhood he's growing up in. So
it teaches me more about the Bible and stuff. And when we're having the Hip Hop Hope, it keeps me off the streets to go learn more about Jesus.
So this is Jamal, Rico's brother, and Jamal was also a part of Hip Hop Hope early on, and he's pursuing a boxing career. So, you know, he could probably tell you what it's like growing up here in 5th Ward.
Yeah, it's rough, you know what I'm saying, being around a bunch of bad habits, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta stay prayed up. That's why I joined Hip Hop Hope, to stay prayed up, talk to Tre about my little situations that I'm having, but he told me to stay prayed up, believe in myself, that I can make it, just don't follow the wrong crowd, you know what I'm saying? Just keep your roses around, believe, just do what you do, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is.
What's different about 5th Ward versus like Watts or, you know, California? Because, you know, hip hop has glorified 5th Ward, you know, for a lot of the, you know, Ghetto Boys and talked about it. It's like world famous. And you know, just like in LA, they got Compton and Watts and all that. So would you say they're like the same, or they're like different, or what do you think?
It's almost the same, because you got a lot of shooting, you got a lot of stuff happening, people going to jail every other day, you know what I'm saying, fighting over nothing. Same thing, but it's about the same, the same.
And every time I'm in the Harris County Jail, you know, on Fridays I go to Harris County Jail and do like a Bible class with about 60 men, and it never fails. Someone's always from 5th Ward. When I mention 5th Ward, there's always somebody from 5th Ward. So this is definitely a mission field right here, and I think that there needs to be more missionaries here. And we spend so much money flying them overseas, and I'm not against that, but I just know that we have a lack of mission-minded people coming and doing programs for young people here in 5th Ward, and I think that we need to aggressively begin to look at ourselves as a church in America and what we're doing right here at home. I think it's very important that we start investing money and investing time into inner city neighborhoods that are right here in our neighborhood. You got anything you want to say about that, man?
Just stay prayed up and stay.
Now, you're a college student.
Yes, sir.
How did you, you know, growing up in a neighborhood, most people don't make it to college growing up in the hood. So what did it for you? What was your influence, or who was in your life, or what was it?
My influence was just my surroundings. I looked at what's around me and said I wanted better for myself, so I just go out there and go get it.
And the poor, hold up.
Running wild, but can you slow it down? Life ain't over now. It's more to life than what you see. Just slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Think about it. 'Cause I want you to be free.
We got a problem with role models nowadays, what we expect. Turn on radio or TV, everything is full of sex. Not in marriage like it's supposed to be, commitment is a wreck. And if I teach something opposite, then I'm irrelevant. And now they playing Xbox, rated M's a bluff. Cause the parents buy it for them, thinking they're mature enough. So when they out having sex or fighting and they go record it, put it on the internet so no one can ignore it. Gives them the attention, they can't get it home too boring. And daddy ain't around to discipline for what they doing, and the cycle keeps on